Hey guys, in this screencast I'm going to show you how to use the MIT App Inventor to program your app, and then how to download and use the MIT App Inventor emulator to actually test your phone on your laptop. So to get started, the first thing you're going to do is go to appinventor.mit.edu, explore. Since this is a Google project in collaboration with MIT, you're going to come up here and click on Create, just like you do for a Google Doc. Now, I've already created several projects, but this is what your screen will look like. It's going to ask you if you would like to connect your Emersol account to the App Inventor version 2. You want to say yes and allow that. Since it's a Google project, it has to run on a Google account. So I'm going to allow this. And when I do that, you'll see it's going to take me to my projects page. I'm just going to hit continue here. What you will do, since you don't have any projects yet, it'll take you to this My Projects page. Now it'll be empty, and to get started, you'll click on New Projects. Now I've already followed about 4 or 5 of the online tutorials that the MIT App Inventor provides to you to give you a basic understanding of how this works. So I'm going to click on Magic Ball, and this is the classic Magic Ball game from when you're a kid. You ask it a yes or no question, and then it gives you a range of options. Now there's 2 basic screens. Here's the designer, which tells you, what it looks like on your phone screen essentially, and then the inside, which are the programming blocks. Now last year, if you did Scratch, this will look very familiar to you. So think about it. This is an MIT App Inventor. Scratch is also MIT. So this is just kind of a step up. Okay, now in order to test my code, what I have to do is come here and I go to connect, and I have to connect to what's called the emulator. When I do that, you can see here that it's connecting, and this Android screen will appear on my computer. Now this is basically to simulate an Android phone. It takes a little bit of time to load, but once it does, it'll bring up your app on this phone, and you can actually put it to the test and see how well your programming works. Now, I'm going to let this load for a second, and I'm going to take you over to another page to show you where you can download this emulator. Mr. Moyer, under Fail Fast, Fail Better, has put the links to a download for Mac or for Windows. So I'm going to click on this. Now what he has done is he's downloaded the software itself, and he put it into his Google Drive so that you can just download it if you're at school. For some reason the school server has a firewall that won't let us do the download, so he's put it here so you can do it without problems. You click download, allow it to download, and then go through the setup process, and then that'll give you the ability to run your emulator. Now here's what it looks like. Ask the magic 8 ball. Touch the magic 8 ball to receive your answer. So my question, of course, is, will our students come up with the next viral multi-million-dollar winning application for Google Android? Let's see what it says. I click on it. Oh, shoot. Never in a million years. I'm sorry, it's actually responding to a previous question about whether Peru will ever make it to the World Cup. I probably shouldn't have just said that. All right, guys. So this is what I want you to do. All jokes aside, I want you to go in onto Moodle, click on the App Inventor download. That'll allow you to get the emulator up and running. Then you'll come over here, and what I want you to do is kind of play around here, do a little sandboxing with MIT. Importantly for your purposes, though, is this, the tutorials. Once you've got the emulator downloaded, you can actually follow all of these tutorials that they already have online for you. And here are the first 4. There are 4 simple apps that, look at this, you can literally make in 6, 5, or 4 minutes. Very, very quick, and you can make some really cool apps in a short amount of time. This will get you up to speed using the software, understanding how it works, and then you'll be ready to roll with your group. All right, so let's have these downloaded before the start of class tomorrow, and if not, you can run the downloads and get it up and running. We're going to use the first part of class to tutorial and get our programming skills up to speed. Your first prototype is due next Friday. Ciao, ciao.